Large windows, quality food, and polite waiters. That's why I like this restaurant. The sad waiter is looking at his patron silently. It's clear that he hates his job. A patron of the restaurant.
Extra, extra! You'll only find that in München, sir.
Ah, that's too bad.
Here you go. Goodbye, sir. Newspapers.
The pedestal is covered with movie and theater posters. The board is covered with various notices. The most prominent is a poster announcing the date of the Führer's next public appearance. This is a phone book, where the numbers of various public services are listed. Among them are the numbers of the fire departments, hospitals, hotels, restaurants, and police stations. A stack of Der Stürmer newspapers. Göring, Goebbels, and von Schirach objected against the crude and primitive style of Der Stürmer. But Himmler, Ley, and Hitler himself, on the other hand, thought that these characteristics make the Nazi ideas more accessible for the masses. This weekly is published by Julius Streicher. A quote: "With satanic delight, a dark-haired young Jew is hiding, waiting for a chance to molest an unsuspecting girl." Another, some Nazi books. Der Wanderer by Joseph Goebbels, The Idea of People's State by Alfred Rosenberg, and The Third Reich by Arthur Moeller, Vanderbroek. A popular brochure written by Alfred Rosenberg. It is interesting to note that Rosenberg, one of the ideologues of the National Socialism, studied at Moscow Technical School. It is symbolic that his thesis was a project for a crematorium.
May I help you? Your papers, please?
I don't have my documents with me.
That's all right. You can come back later. The post office is open until late.
I'll be sure to do so.
We'll be waiting for you. Please, come again.
The last entry is dated today. The handwriting is almost illegible, but it can be discerned that a post office worker is accused of an open and extreme rudeness. Straße 9. My house, my house. This newspaper is 10 days old. The German forces still hold Vilnius but have already retreated from Minsk and Brest. An autograph collection. The most valuable autograph for me is the signature of Tilly Fleischer, the Olympic champion in javelin throwing. This figurine of a diver was a housewarming gift from my neighbors, the Schultzes. A gloomy-looking Hauptmann Schultz, my second copy of Mein Kampf. It's almost new. It is the necessary reading for every member of the party. I would give a lot to replace it with a book by Kerr or Remarque. I have found this old case in the archives. 5 armed Nazis shot to death Konrad Peterzuk, a communist leader, and his family in their home in 1932. We lived in the Weimar Republic at the time, and Hindenburg was the president, so the killers were brought to trial and sentenced to death.